In the 12th episode of the 68th season, Homer the Great, we were introduced to the secret organization, the Stonecutters, which I think most of us would agree is one of the best Simpsons episodes ever. We learn that one can become a stonecutter if they are the son of a stonecutter or they save the life of a stonecutter. In the episode Blood Food from the second season, Bart donates blood in order to save Mr. Burns' life, and we see that Mr. Burns is a part of the Stonecutters, therefore making Bart eligible. Anyhow, when Homer begins noticing Lenny and Carl getting special treatment at work, he becomes very curious as to what's going on. He explains to the family at dinner that he feels as though there's a conspiracy going on. To which Bart states something along the lines of, "Yet a conspiracy. Do you think maybe Lenny and Carl were involved in the Kennedy assassination?" What's interesting about his statement isn't his sarcasm, which Bart is known for, but it's worth noting that when he says the word conspiracy, he gives Homer a wink, possibly implying a subtle attempt to throw Homer off the trail of discovering the secret. Later on in the episode, after Homer is found out to be the chosen one, he's sitting at home having a philosophical debate with Lisa about divine power. When Homer says, "Take the girl away," Bart immediately grabs Lisa and takes her away. He even gives Homer a sort of bow after doing so. Another piece of supporting evidence is how Bart is constantly getting in trouble with his teachers. However, he rarely receives further or severe punishment from Principal Skinner, whom we see as a stonecutter himself. Some people may ask, why wasn't he at the meetings then? Well, we see that Homer was given the number, I believe, 908, when he was initiated. Considering Moe mentions to Homer there's hundreds of stonecutter chapters across the world, it makes sense that each chapter has their own sets of member numbers. It's obvious from the dinner song scene that there's barely 100 people at the table, possibly meaning that it's not a requirement for a member to be at every meeting. Edit. Thanks to /u/Tigress_Cyrodilis, it was pointed out that when Grandpa Abe claims that he may be a stonecutter, which it turns out he is and is why Homer was able to join, Bart curiously tells everyone at the table they should listen to him. Lastly, consider that the Stonecutters are a secret organization that values greed, power, and privilege. Definitely an enticing group for someone like Bart to be a part of. All things considered, I feel as if the evidence is strong that Bart is a stonecutter and was one before Homer. I know this theory is a bit of a stretch, but frankly I felt as though this subreddit has been saturated lately with Star Wars theories. Thanks for reading.